Hi, welcome. We're playing some Battlefield, and well, today I'm going to do a tutorial. Well, not really a tutorial, but on how good each grenade is, what grenade you should use for which type of situations, and basically go over all grenades. I'm gonna go over first the universal grenades, so like any class can use them, but in those I'm gonna use non-explosive first, and then the explosive. And then I'm gonna do the class specific, so like the AT, so the anti-tank, what you gonna call it, the anti-tank grenade. That's gonna be one of them, like such as this one right here, or the dynamite and stuff like that. Well, not dynamite, but just grenades in general. You guys are gonna, I'm not covering explosives, I'm just covering grenades. Now, first the first one we're gonna cover is incendiary grenades. Now, as you guys can see, they do very little damage, almost no damage to
We have lost objective Edward.
they do very little damage to tanks. They do around I believe it's like 5 damage max, no, around like 8 damage max to a tank, while they do 40 damage max to a regular person. And incendiary grenades are for like pushing back on enemies. Now, if there's like a giant group of enemies, you can use a gas grenade, but they could just stay there and use their their gas mask. So what you want to do instead is you want to use your incendiary grenade, so you can push them back. Now, this is actually a really good idea because like you can push back a lot of things, like even a tank, because like no one really wants to repair a tank. Like,
We have lost objective Duff.
a tank wouldn't stop to repair if it lost like 1 health, you know. Like that's the thing, you know, like 1 health at a time, you know, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, basically, hopefully I can find an enemy and show you guys that it won't kill them, but it will hurt them. As you guys can see right there. No, this grenade right there will kill them. Well, at least this one will. Well, apparently did it. So I'm gonna wait for that guy to revive me. Hopefully he does. Okay, probably he did it. I pressed X too long. Anyways, so recap of the incendiary grenade. It blocks the vision slightly of a lot of troops as you go. Oh, like I got a kill, nice. For the incendiary grenade. Okay. So it blocks the vision slightly. It's mostly used to, you know, knock back enemies. Alright, so right now we're gonna use a smoke grenade. Oh, and I forgot to mention, guys, with the incendiary grenade you only get 1 at a time. No, guys, the interesting thing with the smoke grenade is that it's one of the few grenades that gives you 2 of it. Now, as you guys can see, it doesn't really do any damage, but what it does do is it stops spotting, so you can't spot, so your enemies can't spot you. But what they can do is they can actually they can still spot you with the spotting flare gun, I believe. So that's pretty good. Now this is actually one of the best grenades you can use. Now my personal favorite is like another one, but like usually you can use a smoke grenade if you're trying to like hide yourself by going into an objective. Anyways, so next grenade is the gas grenade. Now this one isn't explosive like at all. What it does is you get 2 of them, and basically what happens is it emits a smoke that damages all nearby enemies, And ooh, I want to explode that thing. And it damages all nearby enemies, and you can't really do like, and no, this isn't really that good of a whatchamacallit, of a grenade, because first off, it's really easy to stop. All you have to do is put on your gas mask, as you guys can see, but you guys can't aim. Like, no matter what, I'm pressing L2, I cannot
We
aim
have taken objective Duff.
if you're wearing a gas mask, which kind of sucks. That's why most people don't put on their gas mask, but it does do 30 damage minimum, because for each tick it does 15 damage, as you guys can see right there. It does do 30 damage minimum before someone can actually like put on their gas mask, or for like the animation to roll out. Anyways, so next we have the frag grenade, as you guys can see.
We're losing objective Charlie.
Next we have the frag grenade. As you guys can see, I'm gonna get a kill, I believe. Oh, I didn't get a kill. Okay. Well, I got a service star. Nice, okay. Alright. Now, a frag grenade. Now, in some the game's cool because in some armies you have a frag grenade, and in some and some other armies you have a stick grenade. Now, these both shoot very differently to each other. Like, it's very different on how they shoot and like how they work together. They do both do the same damage. A frag grenade makes a nice sound where it goes, and like it's really funny about it, man. Yeah, boy. Anyways, so yeah, it makes a really funny sound where it goes, and then you can just like it does a lot of damage. Anyways, so after this we're gonna go after when we die we're gonna go well, actually, you know, let me demonstrate a kill real quick, or how much damage it is to like a tank. As you guys can see, I'm gonna get a kill right about here, I believe. Oh, I didn't get a kill, but I did do a lot of damage. So that's nice. Okay. Alright. So when I die, alright. So now let's just review the. Never mind. Alright. So let's just die real quick. As you guys can see, this actually does a lot of damage to any infantry, and to be surprisingly, even though it's the grenade that does the most damage, it actually respawns with an ammo crate the fastest. Why? Who knows? Okay, guys. So next we have the impact grenade. Now you can't cook a grenade, which if you guys don't know what that means, it's basically you hold it and you just sit there. Like, yeah, you hold it and you sit there, and then like I guess like the point behind that is you throw it, and it automatically detonates on impact. Now, Battlefield 4 you could have done that, Battlefield 3 also, but you can't do that in this game because, well, there's a grenade for that, basically. But if you don't feel like using it, it only does 80 damage, 70 to 80 damage max on like a hit. I've gotten kills before with like one, but people keep it's really hard. Like you have to get a headshot with that grenade, which doesn't really make sense, but it does kind of, I guess. Anyways, whatever. Anyways, that's all we have for the impact grenade. It detonates on impact, as you guys can like read from the info right here. The grenade detonates almost immediately upon impact. Anyways, next we have the mini grenade. Now, guys, the mini grenade, the purpose for this one is it does way less damage than a regular grenade, but it can be thrown farther, like way farther. This grenade sucks. Okay, first of all, watch, and just like throw it. I have to get 2. Like, I did 21 damage with I believe it was the first grenade. It's a really bad grenade, guys. Do not use this. I do not recommend buying it at all. But okay, guys, and finally, for the universal ones, we have the light anti-tank grenade. Now, this is a pretty good grenade if you wanna, if like you're playing assault and you wanna maximize your tank damage. Now, it sucks. Like it sucks. Okay, against infantry, it's horrible. It would like almost rarely kill someone. It's not really worth the 60 war bonds to pay for it, but yeah. So unless you want to completely maximize your potential with it, it pretty much sucks. Okay, guys. So next we're gonna review the grenade with the frag and the key, and then we're gonna review the rifle grenade and the anti-tank grenade. Now, as you guys can see, the anti-tank grenade, judging by its name, it does a lot of damage to, well, it's supposed to be for tanks. Now, it does damage a lot of, like, it does damage tanks pretty fast.
We are losing objective Butter.
It does damage tanks pretty fast. I got, boy. I died from a grenade. Anyways, it does damage tanks pretty fast. I see a tank over there in the distance. I'm gonna, on the minimap, I'm gonna go kill it with anti-tank grenade. It did that glitch again. Yes, I hate that glitch. Anyways, I'm gonna go try to kill it with an anti-tank grenade.
We have lost objective Butter.
So if we go over here right now and we just kill it with an anti-tank grenade. No, okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go find a tank. Now, guys, I believe there's a tank right about over here. Yes, there is. Okay. So as you guys can see, this does around 20 damage to any given tank, or around a lot more to a light vehicle. Now, guys, that took a light vehicle's health down by a lot. That was more than half health over there. But as you guys can see, I'm gonna respawn and I'm actually gonna kill the tank this time. Yeah, I'm gonna respawn, guys, and I'm actually gonna kill the tank this time with just using anti-tank grenades. Now, the only way
We have lost objective Charlie.
the tank would survive this right now would be either if it left or if it repaired. Now, I have no idea
We have lost objective
which
Fred.
one it is. So I have no idea. Alright, guys, so I'm just gonna throw
We
it.
have taken objective apples.
Dang it. Alright. So yeah, guys, as you can see, it was just preparing right there, and it was just sitting there and waiting to kill me. So next one we have is all 3 of the rifle grenades. Now, guys, these guys right here are pretty dandy if I wasn't dying 24/7. Anyways, these guys are actually pretty dandy. He just killed like 50 people on the kill feed right there. Anyways, like I was saying, these guys are pretty dandy. There's a video on my YouTube channel, and it says like it's at the end there's like the biggest kill. Like I get like
Losing objective apples.
literally like 900 points
We have
for
taken
killing
objective Butter.
just people, and I shot like all three of these grenades into a building.
We have lost
Now,
objective
as you guys can see, even though like this actually goes really far distances, as you can see right there. That guy's a hacker. He's 100 service boy. It goes a really far distance, and now we're gonna there's different variants. So which means high explosive. Now the difference between all three of them: smoke grenade. The difference between the frag and the high explosive is the fact that I got smoke grenades. Now the difference between both of these is the fact that
We have taken objective Duff.
The frag grenade, the frag one basically is a regular frag grenade, does way more damage to infantry, while the other grenade does way more damage to vehicles, if you guys want to do that instead. So I'm gonna go die real quick. Anyways, so now we're gonna, and then after I die, I'm gonna review the dang it. Alright, so after I already died. I'm gonna review now. There's only two variants of this crossbow launcher, and it's pretty interesting what a crossbow launcher can do. Now, in terms of types, there's two, and the first one is obviously the HE, and then the next one is obviously the frag, and they do the exact same things as like the other one, stuff like that, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you're gonna use one, I suggest using the frag. The HE doesn't really do that much. Plus, if you want to do a lot of damage to a tank, I suggest just using or not using, but like just getting the using the repair tool, because with the repair tool you can damage your tank a lot. I'll even show you guys. I'll try at least. But okay, so frag grenade. Alright, so these are my opinions on each one of them. Okay, so the best grenade to use if you want to push back, incinerate. If you want to like run into an objective, I suggest using smoke all the time. Best grenade by my opinion, because I'm really good with this grenade, is the impact grenade, because it detonates a million-pound impact. I usually throw the grenade, like, this is like, it's the best grenade, because I never really use grenades to like just throw out people that are just sitting there. I usually just bayonet charges them, because it's way cooler. I usually throw it at people that are running, or like that someone comes around with the corner with the shotgun and then they miss me the first shot. The impact grenade will kill me and him, but at least it took him out. And if you're using assault, of course you should always carry an anti-tank grenade. Now if you guys are wondering, my score was really low. Anyways, the medic grenade, or the frag grenade launcher, or whatever you might call it, that one is so you have your healer, you have the thing you're gonna heal with, and then for the second gadget you can use that, because I know you're not gonna revive someone. I know that for a fact. No one revives each other, just like, you know, no one really revives each other. But and then on the crossbow launcher, I suggest having it Now, you do actually have an infinite, because first of all, you can use an ammo crate, and plus you actually we'll change this, is disgusting. Plus you actually also have It also refuels the. It also refuels each grenade inside the crossbow to around, like, I think every single 5 seconds or something. So not 5 seconds, but like around every like 30 to 20 seconds, something like that. Something really short like that, as you guys can see. Watch. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so around every 15, every like 20 to 15 to 20 seconds, a new one actually loads. So you actually have infinite of these. It's actually pretty cool. Now, so recap: crossbow launcher, yes; frag launcher, yes; AT rocket launcher, yes. And then obviously the best grenade is, well, I have to say impact if you're good at, if like you never really use grenades, just like for those like moments. If you do use grenades a lot, I suggest a frag. If you're trying to go into a base, use a smoke, and mini grenades suck all around. So anyways guys, that's all we have for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and comment down below if you guys want more moments, more tutorial videos on Battlefield like this. So if you guys did like it, because I know I did, I like playing this. I just died like twice. As you guys can see, impact grenades, way to go. Anyways guys, that's all I have for today. So like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new. And yes, I know I did do the intro, the outro like twice, but who cares, because you know, if you're gonna go out, you gotta go out twice, man. You owe me outro twice. Anyways guys, so later.